I made this YouTube channel when I was a little bit under 14 years old. And I started making videos and had a really good reception to it. Everyone kept saying that they thought that it would be popular, and it spread all around my school, and everybody talked about my YouTube videos all the time. I got this really special feeling inside of me that it would happen. Like inside my heart, I believed it. And for the specific things that it gave me psychologically, and the specific person I am, it felt like that would be the best thing that could possibly happen to me. And I thought, I got convinced in my heart that it would happen. And then I started talking to some girl who commented on my video, and it became obsessive when we started texting all day long. So I'd now be staring at my phone for 12 hours a day talking about childish nonsense. And I lost my ability to do things cognitively. And I started failing in school, and I couldn't make videos anymore. So that stopped. And I got sucked. I got sucked into this situation. And we ended up getting into. Long story short, we had a very, very emotionally intense, long distance, fucked up relationship. It ended with me developing a psychiatric condition called derealization/depersonalization disorder. And then I couldn't make I couldn't make YouTube videos anymore because so much had changed in my brain and in my life. Anytime I tried to do it, I couldn't do it. So I developed a big complex about that because it felt like there was this major thing that could have happened in my life that completely changed everything in a really, really good way. And I didn't get to find out whether it would happen or not. And so that's been weighing me down psychologically ever since. It's now been 11 years since I made those videos, and I still haven't gone over it. I still think about it every single day, and it still brings me down psychologically every single day. And the thing is that there's just nothing else in life that feels like it can replace what that would have given me psychologically. And yeah, it's just been hard for me to care about doing anything because my brain always goes back to that. That's like my brain at a very young age, my brain had determined that that my life was going to contain this, and now because it doesn't, it doesn't feel like my real life. It feels like this fake version of my life. Some weird, bizarre alternative universe where the things that were meant to happen didn't happen. There were other things in the relationship ruined. I also wanted to be an astrophysicist, but the derealization prevented me from being able to emotionally connect with any of that. And then my intellectual, I developed a complex about my intellectual, how my intellectual growth had been stagnated by the relationship and the way that I'd spent my time afterwards, due to the suffering from them, how it had changed. So yeah, basically, making this YouTube channel was something that I thought was going to be could possibly change my life for the better. What it actually did was end my life. This was the thing that killed me, basically. So yeah, that sucks. obviously, ideally, what would have happened was that I just kept making videos and then I would have found out whether that was going to do anything or not. So what I don't regret is making the channel, what I regret is making the channel and then meeting this person. But if I hadn't made the channel in the first place, I wouldn't have been able to get into that situation. So yeah, that decision I made to do this killed me. Yeah. A point that I would like to make is that it isn't just about fame and success, because if I became a really famous actor on the level of Leonardo DiCaprio, I wouldn't feel like that justified the loss. Because what it's really about is what it gave to me emotionally. The way that it gave me comedic expression, it gave me creative expression, it gave me intellectual expression, it gave me self-expression, it gave me connections with other people, building a community around it, and it gave me like social standing, gave me an identity, in the way it would have interlinked all the other things I wanted to do in my life. It's just not something that can be replicated by anything else. And that's why I just haven't ever been able to get over it. And also, if I had been able to keep trying, and then it had failed, and my YouTube channel didn't really get anywhere, then I would have just been able to move on. But the problem is that I didn't actually get to try. So it feels unresolved. I didn't get to find out whether it would happen or not. And that's why I haven't been able to get over this fixation on it. And it's just so awful, because with almost any other career that exists in the entire world, if you get derailed from it, you can go back to it at another time. But with this particular thing, it's so dependent on what's going on in my mind, what's going on in my life, and what's going on in the platform. Now, since that relationship, what's been going on in my mind and in my life made me incapable of making videos again. And these days, on the platform, I know that even if I was capable of making videos like that again, it's probably not going to get anywhere. So I had this window of opportunity at the time that I started doing it, and it was not used. If you want to learn more about that relationship and the consequences it had for me long term, there is a video on my channel called I Lost 8 Years of My Life So Far that you can watch.